So a few weeks ago, I was on my Instagram stories and I asked the question of what was the biggest barrier stopping people from trying oil painting, and 64% of my audience said it was the money. So for every single one of you out there that voted for that option, this video is for you. This week I'm going to be walking you through everything that I would get if I was trying to start oil painting on a budget. Knowing what I know now, all of the knowledge that I have about the quality materials that are out there, this is the stuff that I would get. I'm not going to have you guys buy like really cheap oil painting stuff at Amazon. I think that is just low quality stuff. We don't need that. We want to start oil painting correctly. We want to invest in quality materials, but we do have a budget and we want to stick to that. So all of the materials, everything that I think you need to get started is going to be under 120 bucks today. I think that's, you know, a pretty solid price point. That's really like almost the cheapest that I could get it without reducing the quality of the materials. And the reason that I don't want you to buy like really cheap materials, really cheap low quality materials, is because I want you to have a good experience with oil paints. And I really don't think that can happen if you're using really cheap low quality materials, because you're just going to get frustrated by them. And I want you to have as seamless and happy of a painting experience that you could possibly have. So we're going to invest in quality materials that are at an affordable price point today, and everything that I will be suggesting, all the stuff that I think you need to get started to make your first few paintings, will be under $120. There's going to be one optional thing that I would encourage you to get, but you don't have to, that will raise the price to $150, but that is totally optional. Like I said, you don't need that. So everything that you need is going to be under 120. But with all of that said, let's just start the video. All right, so I've changed over to this shot so that I can look at my laptop a little bit easier, because I have all these products written down with their prices and everything. So if you see me looking over to the side, that's why. All right, but let's talk about paint first. The first paint set that I'm going to recommend is the Windsor and Newton starter set of 10. They come in 37 milliliter tubes. That's the standard tube size. You could cut costs here and get the smaller tube size. That's like $10 cheaper or something, that set. But I want you to have a lot of opportunity to try out these paints. I want you to become familiar with them. I don't want you to think that you have to sort of ration yourself with these paints and like make compromises. So I want you to get the full starter set if you can, just because I think you'll have a better opportunity to really test these out. So that is $31.49, and your paints are probably going to be the first thing that you're going to want to upgrade other than your brushes, just because you're going to have colors that you want to mix that you can't with the colors that I've given you here in this set. And so you're probably going to want to have a better mixing white or more reds, more yellows, etc. And so I want you to be able to assess your needs and what you're missing from that kit and that starter set. And the really only way that you're going to be able to know what you're missing is to just get this initial set. And then you can spend more money later once you figure out that you don't have the right yellow that you want or something. And the next level paint set that I would recommend if you try these and you want more paint is to get the Gamblin introductory set. That includes a panel and 9 37 milliliter tubes for around $70. But yeah, like I said, start off with that Windsor and Newton, the really cheap starter set of their oil paints. They're pretty economical. I think the average paint tube costs around $3 from Windsor and Newton in the 37 milliliter side, which will save you a considerable amount of money. And I actually use these paints in my own work today. So they're a good quality and I really like them. And speaking about brushes, the first set of brushes that I want you to get are the Princeton Dakota Series 6300 brushes. I really like these and they're relatively stiff, but they're pretty economical, and the set that I'm recommending is just a long handle set of 4. This set is $24.83. It's a set of 4. I believe you have 2 flat brushes and 2 round brushes, if I'm not mistaken. I talked about in previous video about brushes, all about the different shapes of brushes and what you can expect with all these different weird terminologies like stripe and dagger and whatever. But I think this brush set will just give you like a means to figure out what you actually want in brushes and what you value there. And like I said before about paints, the really only way that you can figure out what you actually like is just to try something. And these brushes are a relatively nice set. They come pretty nicely packaged, they're good quality, and it'll just give you an opportunity to try these out. And as for mediums, I've talked a lot on this channel about the importance of a non-toxic medium. That's why I'm not going to recommend Gamsol or turpentine for you or any kind of odorless mineral spirits, because I don't want you to have like any bad allergic reactions or breathing problems or headaches because you're trying because you're trying oil painting, and I want to enable you to try oil painting even in a small space or at home. So I'm going to recommend a series of non-toxic oil painting mediums from Chelsea Classical Studio. This is their sampler set. It includes a brush cleaner and a bunch of mediums to try and some varnish and other brush cleaners and things, so you have like just a whole set of stuff. And it is, I think, the priciest thing on this list, but I do really recommend it just because you can try a bunch of different mediums for really low cost, and you have a non-toxic means of cleaning your brushes and a means of sealing your paintings when you're done, and I think that's just a really valuable thing to get in this pretty low cost kit. So the next thing that I want you to get is Blick's Super Value Canvas Pack. This is an 8x10 set of canvases. You get 10 of them, which I think is pretty affordable, or you could also get Arches oil painting paper depending on your situation, how much storage you have. I think the Arches oil painting paper is more expensive. You get 12 sheets of 9x12 oil painting paper, which is strictly more surface area than the Blick canvas pack, but it is sort of a higher quality surface, and it's just oil painting paper with like oil ground on it. So it is a durable archival surface, but it's not quite like the same ready to hang kind of state that a canvas is. So that's totally up to you. I personally don't paint on canvas. I don't like how like springy the fabric is, so I like paper and panels. But if you're just starting out, if you don't mind canvas, or if you just, personally prefer canvas, then go with one of those two options. And the canvas pack is about $12, and the Arches oil painting paper is about $15. Next, let's talk about palettes. I want you to try the Blick's disposable palette. You could also just use freezer paper if you have freezer paper lying around. Just spread some of it out and mix your colors there, and then you can stick them straight in the freezer for long-term storage if you want. Oil paints do handle perfectly fine in the freezer. You can freeze them if you'd like. And while I do want you to consider eventually upgrading to a glass palette, which is more durable and more long lasting and just, I think, far less of a hassle to deal with than disposable paper pads and more sustainable, I think this is a good method of starting out, and it's really cheap. The disposable palettes are about $4, and freezer paper, if you have it, is free because you have it already. So yeah. Next, I want you to get some palette knives. I recommend the Liquitex palette knives. They're relatively cheap. They're about $4 and like 2 cents exactly each. And if you have the opportunity and the ability to go to an art store, just pick out whichever one speaks to you most. Otherwise, I recommend numbers 12 or 14 from that line. All right, and that brings us basically to the end of what I wanted to talk about in terms of just budget-friendly starting materials, and that totals up to $118.73. But if you wanted to spend a little bit more, you could consider getting the Blick Studio Tabletop easel. That's the easel that I already have here, and I work on it all the time with small panels. The first one that I got actually was like warped, and so I had to return it for another one, but this one isn't warped and it's been working totally fine for over a year, and I really do like it. And that costs $28.34, bringing the total with everything that I talked about plus this tabletop easel to $147. That does include tax or shipping and handling, but that is just all of the materials that I recommend for starting on a budget under 150 bucks. I acknowledge that I could have lowered that price, and the reason that I didn't is because I want you to have a quality experience. I want you to invest in materials that are going to last, that are going to result in your paintings lasting a long time, and I haven't tried the really cheap oil paints, and so I can't guarantee their quality, and so I don't feel comfortable recommending them. I'm also just not monetized. I don't have affiliate links in the description or anything. The links to the products below are just straight links. I don't get any profit from them, even if you purchase anything. So I sort of wanted you to come out of this knowing that I really did truly, very sincerely recommend these products, that I really do just like want you to get started. I'm really just passionate about oil painting, and I just want to be as sincere and upfront as possible with you that I recommended the products I did for a reason, and that I just think they're really high quality, and that if you were getting started, that's actually what I would recommend. So yeah, all right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you will start oil painting as a result of this. And if you are interested in learning more from me, if you'd want a specific video idea that I haven't covered yet, please comment down below and let me know. I do read and respond to every single comment, basically. I'm that small. If you did like this video, you can hit that like button, you can subscribe, it really helps a lot. Yeah, I guess I will see you next week. All right, bye guys.